Good morning. On behalf of
Good
our
morning.
team at RDIC, we would like to welcome Hannah Jameson, instructor at Avant Garde Beauty College. She is here this morning to tell us a little bit about their college, the programs, certificates, diplomas that you can take at the college, and basically the career and the move that happens as a result of taking one of their programs. Just a reminder, before we begin, that after you watch this presentation, please complete the survey found on our website, either by using the QR code or go to www.rdic.ca. By completing the survey, you are automatically entered to win a $50 gift card, which will be drawn for at the end of every month. Again, thanks to Hannah for taking the time to spend some time with us today to tell us a little bit about their beauty college.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for joining me today. I'm very excited to share a little bit of information both about our college, the Avant Garde Beauty College, as well as really what a career in the beauty industry is going to look like for you. Avant Garde is located at 1033 8th Avenue in Regina. You can access our website, avantgardecollege.ca, anytime, or you can call us at 306-522-5900, Monday through Friday. Avant Garde was established in 1987, and it's continued to grow and expand. We are proud to offer a modern facility that is both an education space as well as an aesthetics wholesale store. In 10,000 plus square feet, our students will enjoy a spacious college that provides both ample classrooms, salon floor space, and individual service rooms. Each space has been adapted for social distancing and follows all COVID-19 Saskatchewan guidelines. Every service performed on clients, as well as students and staff, their interactions will maintain our guidelines closely. All regulated PPE is also worn, and our goal is to ensure a safe educational environment for everybody. Our mission statement at Avant Garde is normal is boring. What does that mean? This to us means that it's inspiring our students to be successful and professional, yet still holding on to who they are on the inside. We aspire to encourage creativity, diversity, with student success and artistic expression. This is really what we believe will give our students a great opportunity for future employment in this artistic field. Laurie Pottson, who's with me today, but not on camera, is really an amazing person. She's our director and our owner. She was the principal from 2004 until 2016 and purchased the school in 2016. Since then, it has really evolved into having so many different programs as well as a wholesale aspect. So we have a wholesale store attached as well. What else did I want to tell you? Sorry, I lost myself there for a second. There has been many advancements since 2016, including our programming with the addition of our part-time certifications, as well as our 2 main full-time programs. Our staff, which we're very proud to say, are both professionally accredited with their Journey Person or Red Seal certification, as well as having creative passions in their trade. Most are still currently working in the industry in addition to teaching at the school. All of our staff are members and accredited with the Saskatchewan Apprenticeship and Trades Board for marking exams and working with apprentices. For more information and complete biographies, please go to avantgardecollege.ca. Now let's take a look at what our programs will actually offer for you. We have 2 main full-time programs. These are our hairstyling and barbering, as well as our advanced aesthetics. Our part-time programs included, but are not specific to, have skincare and nails. We also have many different students that are choosing to take kind of combinations of these different programs together. Some students doing both our advanced aesthetics as well as hairstyling, barbering, and some just adding on some of our certification programs as well. The hairstyling and barbering is really our full-time program. It is a prerequisite for the Journeyman Red Seal certification. The course requires 1,500 hours. There will be theory and practical examinations, and all requirements need to be finished in order to graduate. On average, it'll take our students about 10 months to finish this program. Once the students graduate, they are very employable and can start accumulating hours towards their journey person certification and testing. Hairstyling licenses do expire. We encourage the students to become accredited tradespeople as soon as they possibly can. Our theory in styling is the first aspect to our hairstyling barbering program. This is really going to give them a great combination of theory work while doing styling practical work on the floor. This is anything from anatomy and trichology all the way to fundamentals of hair and form. We use the Milady's standard textbook, and all students work on theory while also balancing the bookwork with hands-on styling. This combination we believe to be beneficial for both engagement, learning, and inspiration. We are very proud of our color program here at Avant Garde College. We start with a combination of color theory and basic applications. These are really designed to build skills as well as experiences. We utilize mannequins for student work to practice applications and start to formulate our colors with the instructor. Our basic color applications provide the students with classic color skills. We have a salon environment set up to help build confidence and give our students a chance to do hands-on opportunity. Utilizing this time, students can start to build their clients, as well as practice makes perfect. It takes 10,000 hours to be an expert in something, and you'll be well on your way. Avant Garde proudly carries Schwarzkopf Professional Color. The innovations and performance with Schwarzkopf Professional really gives our students an optimal experience to grow and learn. Schwarzkopf Professional is Canada's #1 hair color company. This will provide our students and our staff additional opportunities for advanced education and creative inspiration beyond our walls. Once students have passed application testing, they will start to take clients on our salon floor. Really what this is going to do is give them a chance to try creative applications, color correction, advanced formulations, and on-trend blonde techniques. This will be in addition to the classic services that they already learned how to provide. Our haircutting program is an aspect to our hairstyles barbering, and it's similar to our hair color schedule. What this means is that students will work on mannequins exclusively for both the feminine and masculine segments, utilizing form and direction. Students will have fun learning to cut hair. Classic direction is combined with creative components to give the students a foundation of skill, and each aspect of cutting will conclude with a practical exam. This is all done on mannequins and prior to the students working on clients on the salon floor. Our hairstyling barbering full-time program layers practical skills with creative innovation and inspiring students to achieve their professional goals. Now we'll talk a little bit about our Advanced Aesthetics full-time program. This program is for students to become licensed estheticians. It is 1,400 hours. It will take this to complete and usually is about 9.5 months for the students to finish. Once practical testing is complete in each area, students will start to perform services on clients on the college spa floor. Advanced Aesthetic program is also a prerequisite for the Journey Person Aesthetic certification. This is an option for estheticians and is not mandatory. All graduates will be proficient and trained in bookkeeping, reception, retail marketing, as well as employable at any salon or salon spa or salon that provides aesthetic services. Our makeup artistry, which we're very excited about, is really going to cover all the basic and modern applications. This would include, but not be specific to, bridal and special events, contouring, lighting. They do eyelashes, and this includes a classic eyelash certification, as well as brow, lash, and lift and tints. All of this is really a combination of kind of aesthetics mixed with makeup artistry to provide the best education they can have. Our Nyx Pro Cosmetics is a beautiful line that we've just brought on. This beautiful professional makeup line aligns with both our creative vision as well as our artistry and diversity, an inclusive makeup line that provides our students with an in-depth array of options and colors. Our skincare training with Avant Garde features both manual and machine stimulations. It will be advanced skincare applications, as well as body wraps, treatments, relaxation and hot stone massages, and sunless tanning services. Our Advanced Aesthetics also provides an in-depth nail services. This will be for manicures, pedicures, nail sculpting with gel or acrylic, and tip and form applications as well. All students will be trained in universal sanitation, disinfection, sterilization, hand and foot anatomy, as well as diabetic care. What does a day in the life of our students look like? What can they expect when they're doing our college programs? Well, every day will be a little bit of the same and a little bit different. It will depend on the program that they are part of. Each day, the students will clock in for their hours. They will have a combination of classroom theory, hands-on practical, scheduled testing, and salon and spa work. Every student is required to clock in and maintain a reliable and steady attendance, as well as meet requirements for the practical and theory work. That being said, reliable attendance that we like to encourage, as well as passing all their practical and theory exams and meeting the requirements for each of their programs. Students are expected to dress professionally and treat their time at the college as an opportunity to develop not only their workplace skills, but also their professional communication. Avant Garde College appreciates each individual. We encourage their uniqueness. Our priority is to produce diversity, acceptance, and inclusion, and we believe that everyone deserves a safe space to learn in. Creativity is the forefront of our programs here at the college. We love to inspire and encourage. Beautiful minds create beautiful work. Giving opportunities for students to engage and utilize their artistic side is our top priority. Challenges, events, photo shoots are just a few of the fun and interactive chances our students have to express their individual and creative ideas. So what's next? Once you finish your program and you graduate, what's next for you? Perfect. So really both the hairstyling, barbering, as well as our advanced aesthetics program, the graduates will be fully employable. That means they can go into a salon or into a spa and have a fabulous career. But there's many and unique and inspiring career paths that are a little bit different than what you classically think of when you finished hair school. So what happens when you get your cosmetology or hairstyling, barbering, advanced aesthetic license is there's two routes you can take. If you're in the aesthetics category, you can go and you can have your work experience, working in spas or salons, and or adding into that your Journey Person Red Seal certification. When you're a hairstylist or a barber, you actually have to use the hours that you've taken at the school. That will be your prerequisite. You will gain more hours and do more practical testing as well as written testing for your Journey Person Red Seal. That does expire. So your hairstylist license will expire. And so we do encourage our students to get their Journey Person Red Seal as soon as possible. Once you have that, there's many different options for you. You can work in the hair industry. So really in the pink on the, I think it would be your, I don't know if it's gonna be your right or your left side of your screen. I just kind of talked a little bit about some of the opportunities as a career professional in the hair industry. You can move into education. So there's many different options with that one. You can do creative competitions on the provincial, national, or international level. You can get into digital media, image work, anything in the professional industry. You can also get into sales, education. That was my route for my journey after 16 years doing hair behind the chair, owning a couple salons, doing a couple different things like that. I decided education was my journey. So within that platform, there's tons of options. There's a brand ambassador for a professional company. You can work for apprenticeship trades boards. You could work at schools. You could be a platform artist. So there's so many different creative opportunities that will come your way. Awesome. So we want to talk a little bit quickly about what our brand partners are. So what a brand partner is essentially a company that we represent. We utilize their products, and we really give our students the best opportunity possible to work with absolutely phenomenal, both hair care and aesthetics. So we would like to appreciate and thank them. So we wanted to talk a little bit about them today, which is our Young Nails professional nail products used for all our nail courses. We have our Nyx Pro Cosmetics, of course, we mentioned that in our makeup artistry. Super excited to be bringing them on. We have Lashivo eyelash extension, as well as Bella lash extension supplies. We use La Biostique, which is a beautiful professional skin and hair care line, as well as close to my heart is Schwarzkopf Professional, which is going to give us our color as well as our hair care. Every student that is part of our program, as well as after they graduate, will get 50% off anything in our wholesale or retail store. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly recap our programs for you. We have our hairstyling and barbering. That is a full-time program, approximately 10 months. We have our advanced aesthetics, which is again about, it's full-time and it's a little bit less time than hair, but pretty close. And this one is going to be about 9 to 9.5 months. We also have additional certification programs with nails, skin, and some other subsidiary options. Next. All right, how can you register? There's a few options to give students a chance, or potential students a chance, to talk to us. So you can call us, 522-5900. You can visit us, so you can actually pop in anytime. We'll give you a tour, you'll get a free manicure, we can chat. If you have any questions, we'd love to see you. If you want to schedule a meeting instead, we'd be more than happy to do that as well. You can email us for more information at info@avantgardecollege.ca. You can check out our website, which is avantgardecollege.ca. All right, so I have Laurie Pottson here with me today, and we would be more than happy to answer any questions you guys might offer.
Thank you so much, Hannah, for that presentation. Very well laid out, and I think students are going to have a good grasp of what this college looks like. Just as an introductory question here, for students that are in high school, do you require any specific educational classes coming out of high school to be accepted into your program?
They need to have grade 12. Well, you have to have all of their GED required. Yes. So they have to have graduated, whether that was grade 11 or grade 12, they need to make sure that they have that. And other than that, no specific classes. I mean, if there's an opportunity to take cosmetology or any kind of beauty course during school, that would be fantastic. We would love to see that. But really, otherwise, just their general grade 12 education is enough.
What's the job market like right now for the beauty industry? Are there a lot of jobs for students once they have the certificate diploma program, or?
Yeah, actually, I think there really are a lot of options. I mean, kind of like I talked about, kind of what your career journey looks like. There's all kinds of different options, whether that be in the salon or in a spa or in sales, getting into education. So there's all kinds of job opportunities. I would say most of our students that graduate are employed within at least a month or two.
And usually we have 2 or 3 salons contact us weekly. And we post jobs at the college here, and I just think too, now that things are opening, hi, so now that things are opening up a little bit more, we're finding too that people are contacting us to fill those spots.
Awesome, that's good news for students to know. You laid out some protocols for the whole COVID thing. Were you able to stay open during kind of those rougher times? Students were allowed to come into college to do their programming?
We were closed for a few months in March and April. We came back in June, and we've been open ever since. We have 10,000 square feet of the college. So we were able to set up barricades, barriers. We had all the PPE brought in. And because of that, we were able to bring back all of our students right when it was time to reopen. And we've been open ever since. So we've been really lucky that way.
Awesome. Thank you so much. There's one more question from our office here.
Just want to, if you could walk us through, so the student comes, takes the courses, and then they get a job. How does the apprenticeship work in your industry?
Well, it's a little different for each program. Aesthetics, you are fully licensed, so your license doesn't expire. If you choose to move into a Journey Person certification, you can go and get tested for it, but you don't have to. With hairdressing, I believe, I don't work for the apprentice, journey person apprentice and trades board, but I believe it's 3,600 hours. I think after about 900 hours after school, you can start your testing to get your written and then move into your practical, but you do need to have your 3,600 hours in order to get your certification. So it would depend on kind of like when you applied for your testing, when you were able to take it. You have to do your written, then you have to do some hours, and then you can do practical. So there's a little bit of a journey kind of in between when you're done school and when you are a, you know, licensed journey person hairstylist.
So you'd have, with the salon that you were hired in, would have a journey person that would be overseeing your work during that time?
Yeah, one journey person can have up to 3 apprentice hairdressers underneath them, and they do have to be working at the same time. So the journey person has to be in the salon while those apprentices are working.
Awesome, thank you so much. Are there any other questions?
No, none for me. No, that was very, very good.
Awesome. Well, I think you've done a very, very good job explaining, you know, everything that's involved to get involved with the college, and you've laid it out very nicely. So on behalf of our team, we'd like to thank you for your time. We truly appreciate your time that you spent with us, and kind of giving those details to students that are interested in the beauty industry. So thank you so much again.
Thank you for inviting us.